A little different. Okay, okay. I love you too. Why don't bite my cheek? I knew you were gonna bite me.
Come on. He's so curious. He is what's called a right brain extrovert, meaning that he's very curious. Hi, there's my baby, my big angel. This is Q. All the foals born at Rosebud Ranch are named alphabetically and chronologically. So it was a Q year, and no one could agree on a name, a Q name. Quasimodo, everyone was coming up with dozens of names, and nobody could agree on anything. So we just named him the letter Q. This is our little baby that we almost lost. We didn't know he was sick for a long time. He was extremely lethargic, meaning he just wasn't as rambunctious by the time he was 6 months old. He was quiet. We thought it was our brilliant training, and conditioning that he was so well behaved, but he was actually sick. Then one day it erupted and he spiked 104 fever, which is absolutely catastrophic for all living creatures, but especially a horse. Normal temperature is about 99 or 100. So, and then he was sick. He wouldn't eat. And that's, of course, the #1 symptom with a horse, is if they don't eat, you've got a problem. I knew this little boy had a bad infection. I didn't know what it was. He was sick. So I went and found Northwest Equine. I found Dr. Rothschild. I knew she was the top of the line internal expert, and that's what I needed.
At the time when I looked at him, his blood work, he had signs of infection, like a high white cell count. But one interesting finding was that he had a very low protein. And at his age, eating a great diet like he does here, especially having access to all this pasture, that was kind of very unusual. We did some ultrasound exams of his chest and his abdomen to try and find what kind of infection could be involved here. After a series of exams, we found a disease that's called proliferative enteropathy, and it's called by Lawsonia intracellularis. Lawsonia is a disease that we typically see in pigs, but we rarely see it in horses, and I had never seen a case in the Seattle area. I had seen others in other states or other parts of the state. Over the course of the week that we were doing our diagnostics, his protein started to drop very quickly, and he started to have edema, swelling under his jaw and down to his chest. And so we decided not to wait for all the tests to come back to confirm Lawsonia and just go ahead and treat him, because we were afraid he was going to die or not make it.
So we treated him. We began a regimen of treatment, and I'll never forget the summer day when she took me up on the porch on the deck and showed me what we had to do. Breaking open vials and grinding meds together and then putting them in a syringe for 7 days a week, 3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day. We were terrified. I thought, I can't do this. And then she said, well, you can do it. The question is, will the baby let you treat him? That's when they die, because they won't take their medicine. Intuitively, we knew that he knew we were helping him. He never once shied from us. He let us treat him, and then he started to recover.
And we continued treatment for a total of 6 weeks, because this disease can recur if you stop too soon. And now here he is. He's 6 inches taller, his coat is really silky, and he went back to being as he should have been. Sometimes we have patients that you can tell they really want to live. And Q was one of those guys. Like, he never gave up, even though his blood work was quite severe and his disease was quite advanced. He just wanted to get better, and he helped with every step of the way.
You do what you have to do. You do what you have to do. Your goal is to heal the baby, heal the horse. And so whatever we had to do, we were going to do. And we did, as a team. And I look at him, and I just wish every horse on the planet had that kind of love and care.